Hi everyone, my name is Zaratsian. I'm an event and floral designer. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make a classic red rose arrangement. Let's go back into my workshop area and I'm going to show you how this is done. This arrangement is a classic rose arrangement. I'm going to do a little different twist on it. I'm going to start off with a clear pedestal vase. I've already filled it with water. Then I'm going to start with curly willow. The reason I use curly willow is I'm not taping it crisscross. This is going to give it a little bit of dimension inside the vase, like so. Gives it a little bit of character, makes it a little bit more gardeny, and also serves as a grid. And it's okay if some of them break when you're putting in there. It's absolutely fine. Like so. Now you can easily do this with lily grass, lemongrass, or you can just plain do a grid of clear tape or Aces tape. Not that I've got this inserted inside like this. I'm going to cut these. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I want things to be clean, like so. Then I'm going to start with my camellia leaves. Cut it at an angle. I'm going to make a nice base of camellia leaves in it, inserting it around the perimeter of the vase and into the center, like so. And let the camellia leaves do its thing, right? Don't see how this droops a little bit. Just make sure you balance it off on each side so it doesn't look more heavy visually on one side versus the other. I think one more is going to be good enough, like so. And I'm going to take these beautiful garden variety, I think it's called bone herring if I'm not making a mistake. Anyways, it can be any type of filler type beautiful greenery. Again, I'm going to start with, see how they lay this way? So I want to have the insertion the way the direction of the greenery is going. Let's start with that. I'm going to tuck in a couple more. Some of them are multi-stem. Clean some of the foliages out, not all of it. If you want to clean all of it out and you just want to keep the berry part of it, that's okay too. The other trick you can do, people ask me, like, how do we clean our vases, right? Or how do we have our flowers last a longer period of time? The first thing that you can do is actually use a little bit, probably a half teaspoon of Clorox in there. But make sure when you're using Clorox that you keep away from your clothes because you don't want to get bleach all over it. So this would be, I think, my last insertion on this beautiful greens. And I'm going to start off by taking my beautiful red roses. I'm going to start putting it from the center and then working my way to the outer. I'm almost doing like a back and forth, like almost a shape like this, then the shape like this, then again this way, so that way I get the fullness that I'm looking for. And you want it to almost look the same level, but you don't have to, because some stems are shorter than others, even in the same bunch. Oh, this is not in. Let's get this in. Roses come from like 50 centimeters up to 80 centimeters, even 120 centimeters. And those are pretty spectacular. They're about like 4 or 5 feet tall. See how this is turning out to be really gorgeous. I'm probably going to put a dozen to actually 2 dozen in here because I like my arrangements to be full and lush. Cleaning out the foliage, constantly doing that. Now, the other thing that you can do to make your roses last a little longer is after a day or two, you can, dunk the water out, refresh it, If you want to recut it again, you can possibly do that. But I would suggest just refreshing the water so it doesn't, get dirty and cloudy. I'm gonna turn this around and I'm gonna see how this is turning out on this side. See how gorgeous this is turning out. Let me see if I need to put in some camellia leaves to give it a little bit more volume on the sides. I can take some of those branches and cut it into little pieces so that it hits the lip of the container like so. And this is done. And look how gorgeous this red rose arrangement is. And all we did is really 3 types of flowers, the roses, the bone herring, and then the camellia leaves. For more information on my video tutorials, go to my YouTube channel, Zaratsian. See you next time.